Hey guys, this is my second video, and my first video was about the Eagles and Cowboys game on Thursday, but this is my video about the Chiefs and Chargers game that was yesterday, and it was a decent game. I had a little bit of fun there. Obviously, the Chiefs lost, and I wasn't I'm not a Chargers fan, but I was looking to see something from the Chargers because they have Jim Harbaugh, someone I do respect. Of course, I saw the great job he did in Michigan, so I was looking forward to seeing this game, and for what I found interesting was the fact that it does seem like the Chiefs are starting to go down this trajectory of not being the same team that they were. Now, of course, this is only the first week. We can't, be too ahead of ourselves. But when I look at them, I just don't see the same team that I knew. They don't seem to have. Obviously, the receiving core that they used to have is not there, so that really does affect things. It seems like Mahomes is the only one that's really making plays, and of course, Kelsey. Of course, he's he's getting old. I don't see him having that many years left in, at least that many good years left in him anymore. So it is a very interesting situation with the Chiefs. Obviously, they were seen as basically the new Patriots, and they are to a certain extent. But I do think it's interesting to see how much they've changed in the past 3 years to basically a juggernaut to a team that are still good, but just not that juggernaut that we thought they would be. I think the Eagles have kind of replaced them in that category now because the Eagles are so young now. The Chargers, I think, played a pretty good game. Herbert had a great game. I mean, with 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards, and very efficient stats. So I think he looked very amazing. And again, Mahomes looked decent, but like I said, what I keep saying is that any quarterback doesn't have the protection they need is going to look bad. It doesn't matter if they're Tom Brady themselves. Remember in 2019, his last year with the Patriots, he was still Tom Brady, but he didn't have any time to throw the ball. When a quarterback doesn't have any time to throw the ball, they can't do much with it, right? So, and Jim Harbaugh, I think he played a great game. He had a great plan for the Chiefs, and I've always respected Jim Harbaugh as a coach, and I think that he's going to do some great things with the Chargers. Of course, we know, the Chargers are Chargers, not to be overly mean to them, but they have been cursed for almost their whole franchise, especially with Phil Rivers, a quarterback that I really did like a lot, but I mean that team was just absolutely cursed. So let's just see if maybe in this new Jim Harbaugh era, maybe they can let go of some of that curse and see what they can do. I'm really excited to see them. I've always had a certain level of respect for the Chargers, even as a Jets fan. But I thought the game was pretty decent. I'm looking forward to the rest of the games. On the rest of the schedule, and it's looking to be a pretty fun week. I'm really looking forward to the Giants game as well as the Jets game. Of course, it's going to be very interesting because, of course, the Jets are going to be playing the Steelers of all teams. It's just so ironic to me how Rodgers' first game as a Steeler is going to be against the Jets. So we're really going to see what happens there. I mean, if he wins, I'm going to be absolutely in the mud. So we're going to see what happens with that. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of the week, and I'll probably be posting a discussion after the week ends because I'm going to see all the games and let you know my opinions on them, let you know what I think about the teams, and just let you know my thoughts. And of course, as always, share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about my opinions? If you think I'm right or wrong. Obviously, I'm nothing near an expert. I just love doing research and talking about the NFL because it is something I'm very passionate about. But at the end of the day, they're just opinions. Everyone has their own opinions on things, and some people can be very right about them, and some people can be very wrong about them. But I'm just really happy to be sharing my thoughts with you all, and let me know what you think about the Chiefs and the Chargers and all the other teams in the NFL and what you're looking forward to this year. So thank you for listening to me again, and I'll catch you in the next video.